I heard you one time, and you kind of like blew my mind with this. Like you had said that DC, because I think anybody that's outside of DC think that the Timberland started in New York, but you always you broke it
Are
down
you
basically
trying to run your
saying,
views up?
well,
Yeah, it did
like,
though.
like so you basically said that that wasn't a thing. Like it didn't start in New York.
It
Like it was a
did.
DC thing.
I for so many reasons. Like, New York is a mixing bowl first and foremost, and the reason why I say that, in New York they didn't have a place where it's just all black people, because you got Spanish people up there, you got Italians, you got Dominicans, you got regular black people, you got Puerto Ricans, you got all that, right? So when you talking about culture, you talking about a blend of all of that, right? Versus DC is only us. So when we creating stuff different than other places. Like some of the stuff that y'all wouldn't do, we still think it's corny even to this day. Like some of the stuff that they do is just like, well, why? Because the Spanish people chill with the black people, and so maybe the Spanish people wear their hat like this, and the black person took the hat, but they wear it a different way. But why you even got that whole hat on at all? Forget how you wearing it. Why you even got it on at all, right? All right, so um, New York was, they are very fashionable, they are, but they take credit for a lot of things that they didn't create, and that's just the truth, right? Because a New Yorker will go and hustle anywhere, right? And in the process of going to hustle anywhere, you pick up the style and the rhythm and the pace of the place you go. But when you go back home, you carry that with you. And if it's fly and it's new as inventive, it catches on. And because New York is bigger and more popular than other places, it gets the credit because if the first place I saw doing this is New York, but New York really got it from over there, a small place. That small place, like, nah, we started that. We started that. Who is y'all, first of all? Like, why are you even in the conversation? We talking to the big boys now, so they get the credit, right? So, a lot of, so, so, not trying to, bring up bad blood or anything like that, but in the '80s, when the New Yorkers was coming down here, the DC guys didn't like it. And so if you look like you was from New York, it, it, if I could even just pen that you're not from here, you might lose your life. So one of the first things that you do when you're on a terrain that's not from where you from, you camouflage, you blend in, right? So down here, everybody was wearing Timberlands with the taps, the Super Tims, the Polos, and New Balance, different things, right? All right. So when they come down here, they blending in. They blending in. But when they go back up there, they taking the style with them. They taking a style with them, and you got at this time rappers blowing up, right? So it was big in the black culture is like videos and things of that nature. Videos is taking place. If if the first people now you got everybody's coming here to DC. Mind you, Broadway, the first black Broadway started here on U Street. Like DC has always been the culture place. Like all the comedians, all the black show, everything, and everybody wanted to be in DC. Listen, you know why? Because DC was the first place that you could come and be free as a black person. You couldn't have black shows in New York. They didn't have places for you to perform. They didn't have places for you to perform in Chicago nor in California. But you could come here and you could perform and you can entertain. You could be out outside. You could be outside all night. You ain't have to have a curfew. DC was the place that you could come. DC was like the that when you go over your friend house and they let you get away with everything. That's what DC was. So everybody was migrating here. All the stars, celebrity, if you had money, you was coming here. This is what made DC important. We are very, very, very small. But when you factor in the point that you got all this money, but you can't even do nothing from where you from, let's drive down DC. You know what I'm saying? Right? So boom. But when you come in here, as far as the drug stuff, we didn't really get with the New Yorkers. So even though they want to come here, they want to be here and things of that nature, they not allowed. But we can't tell people what to do. So at the end of the day, it's war taking place, right? And so they just imagine Biggie, and I just say Biggie because he like one of the kings up there, right? Jay-Z was down here, like they said in the song. Puffy went to what's the school? Howard. You can just keep naming a lot of. All right, the first time you really seen the Super Tams on TV really was probably in Juice, right?
Yeah.
Tupac. Okay, he from Baltimore. No disrespect, but everybody know Baltimore people can't dress. I mean, nah, they could. They had their own way, their own style. Try to run your views up. Don't kill me. I go to Baltimore all the time. They are known for their food. I love their food, but ain't nobody getting fashion tips from Baltimore. Let's keep it real. All right. Try to run the views up. Don't kill me. All right. But so where you think Tupac was getting that from? That's only like what 30, 40 minutes up the Parkway, right? And then it's the other thing. Because I don't want to go too far, because I ain't going to lie. The other thing is, when you are fashionable, fashion don't stop. Fashion grows. It matures, and it keeps going. Name another style. If New Yorkers started the Timberlands, cool. Because they call them work boots, workman boots and stuff like that. We made it a street thing here, right? They was wearing wallabies when they came down here. That's what they was wearing. They weren't wearing Timberlands. They was wearing wallabies. Anybody in the comments, right, can correct me, but that's what they were wearing when they came down here. Wallabies. You go look at wallabies, right? But fashion continues to go forward. If the New Yorkers created the Timberland street fashion, right? And that took over the whole world that they known for, because just because they bigger, they're an entertainment place. All the big stars come from there, right? This is where they get the credit from. Name another shoe that y'all made famous then.
All right.
Because if that's the case, y'all started a style in the 80s. And y'all still doing it in 2026? Like how are you a fashionista, right? If you're saying you started something in 78, half of the people that's claiming it wasn't even born, right? So the style started in maybe 78, right? And in 2026, this the only thing y'all still doing? All right, now if you ask me that question, this is what I'm gonna say. We did Timberlands. After Timberlands, New Balance. New Balance was the first tennis shoe that cost $100, and they mess up real fast. So you had to actually be somebody to wear them. And mind you, in the 80s, your rent was maybe only about $125, maybe $200. Imagine your rent being $200, but your shoes cost the same amount as your rent. That's equivalent to walking around with Dior, New Balance back then. Okay, so New Balance, Nike boots, foam posits. I could keep going. You see, so fashion keeps going. So when I say we started the Timberland, then I'm saying we started this, then I'm saying this, and I'm saying this, and we could keep on going. We keep on living. If y'all did it, which y'all other shoe y'all made famous that the world can and even Timberland even just shouted us out like this summer as being the founders of what made it popular. See, because like, you got to look at DC real small. So if you got 200 people wearing 200 of the most popular people in DC wearing them. You're like, oh, they killing them. But you got thousands of people now wearing them because in New York, who gonna get the credit publicly of making it? So what I want to make clear is we started the style, but New York made it famous. I'm not taking their credit. I'm saying that we sparked the fire. Y'all burnt the house down. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all didn't start it. That's all I'm trying to say. Because if you did, then you could start something else. What's the next thing y'all do? Y'all still wearing Timberlands? We don't even wear them joints like that no more. Because that's what happened with fashion. You outgrow stuff. Who out here wearing Triple Fat Goose? Who out here wearing Eddie Bowers? Who out here wearing like these were styles, right? We done moved on. Y'all still wearing Timberlands. Y'all didn't create it. Y'all got stuck and caught up in our wave. And that's just how it is. That's just what it is. And like I said, even in the movie Paid in Full, the same way in The Wire, when my Baltimore buddies be like, oh, we started New Balance. Well, The Wire got like 5 seasons. Why not one person in the whole movie joint is wearing New Balance but Big G, and Big G from Uptown? Go through The Wire, because y'all was wearing y'all own clothes. They wasn't giving y'all clothes to wear, so everybody should have had New Balance on because you're wearing your own clothes. You wasn't being fitted for the outfits. You were coming to set with your clothes. Nobody had New Balance on but Big G. All right? So it's the same thing with Paid in Full. The whole movie, why nobody got no Timberlands on? Because y'all depicting the 80s, right? Only person had Timberlands on in the movie was the police dude that was from DC.
Alpo, yeah.
And Alpo.
Yeah.
But they like, oh, but see, Alpo had him on. Yeah, but he in that same scene that he was talking, he like, look, we gotta go down to DC because they got motion, this and that. So he was talking about DC and he was looking like us because why he just came back from DC. Even in the movie. Name somebody else. You just saying, Alpo, that's it? Who else? The whole 80s. Y'all fly Louis, Gucci, all that. Cool. Air Force Ones, all that. Cool. What the Timberlands that y'all was doing? Because that should have been like the biggest thing in the whole movie, being that that's what y'all saying y'all known for. But the truth is the truth. You know what I mean? Y'all took it and made it big, but y'all didn't start it. Y'all didn't start it.